y'all. We saw the best in me when everyone else could only see the worst in me. I wish I had a witness the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Hey, Miss Red, welcome. The best in me. Hey, Galatians. Hey, Teresa. Could only see the worst in me. Hey, Phyllis. And I am here. Never want to see me for who I am. And I am here. Matter what I do. For who I am. He's mine. Matter what. He only sees me for who I am. Y'all, oh my goodness, y'all, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, Marvin Sapp, y'all, he's been cutting up. He has been cutting up, has he not? Hey, Angel, hey, Tammy, how are y'all doing? Y'all come in the building and smash the like button. Y'all, we found some information on Marvin Sapp. We had to do a little research, y'all. We had to do a little research. Y'all, Marvin said, y'all, I am shocked and appalled, but I really shouldn't because, things that people do should not surprise me, right? Hey, Arctic One, welcome in. Y'all, was Marvin Sapp responsible for the missing Dr. Taleka Patrick death back in like 2014, I believe it, 2014-ish? Y'all, I'm telling you, I believe so. I cannot confirm or deny, but the situation sounds very suspicious, y'all. Was this why the $40,000 he was trying to hold people up, trying to make these church folks dollar bills march out their wallet because he has a debt he got to cover up on this girl that allegedly, she went missing. She was found. They got her death as drowning and asphyxiation, and the family is like, no, that's just not what happened. We're not satisfied with these results. She had a relationship with Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp put a whole restraining order on her. Y'all, I'm telling you, these people, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, you got to look deep before you leap. We have to look deep before we leap. I'm not sure if this girl knew that Marvin Sapp was married, or maybe he was saying that the wife was maybe not alive. I'm not even sure when Marvin Sapp's wife passed away, but let me check that real quick because I didn't do that in my research. Oh my goodness. But y'all, this thing is crazy. When I found and stumbled upon that, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He had a woman that maybe possibly a lot of people are questioning, did he have something to do with her being unalived? She was a whole doctor, a whole doctor. She moved from one state to another state just to be over there, went and joined his church. She was going to his house and he was using the excuse, oh, well, I'm a recording artist. Are you a recording artist or are you a freak leak? I'm wondering. I want to know for real because I want to know what was going on because this girl, you had to go and put a restraining order on her, calling her crazy. Did you go put a restraining on her, call her crazy because you got caught doing something you got no business? I mean, I'm just saying. Teresa said this is Hollywood. This is that Hollywood stuff. Yes, Teresa. And y'all know, we already know the church folks that are in Hollywood. Oh, baby, they no more holier than the Christmas tree, right? They are no more holier than the Christmas tree. I'm just saying, y'all, this is crazy. Let me see something. Let me check out something. Hold on real quick, because I didn't check this out. Let me see. Let me see. Because I am shocked. I cannot believe it. Hey, Michael, how are you? Y'all, I cannot believe it. Okay. Okay, so Marvin Sapp's wife passed away in 2010 after a battle with colon cancer. Okay, so I don't know. Did he, let me see. Did he, let me see. Let me see. Did he remarry? I don't know. I didn't find out that stuff, which I should have found it out before. But let me see. Okay, so he did not remarry. Okay, so he did remarry. Okay, but at the same time, the church folks, they be like, you can't be having no relationship and having Rex, because that's a foreign form of fornication, right? That's what they say in the Bible. You're not supposed to be having Rex if you're not married. That's against the Bible. That's against the rules. But was he clapping her cheeks? I don't know. But you guys, this situation, I'm telling you, I could not believe it. I just stumbled upon it and I was like, oh my God. Y'all, Marvin Sapp is a hot mess, y'all. When this situation happened, it happened in like 2014. The 2014, I believe it was, when, hey, Anonymous, hi, welcome. It's happened in 2014, I believe it was 2014, 2015 when this situation happened. So this woman, she went missing in like December, I believe it was, somewhere towards the end of the year. They didn't find her body until like 4 months later in a river, and they said that it was from drowning and asphyxiation. Hey, Bronze, how are you? So Marvin Sapp went and put a restraining order on Dr. Taleka. He went and put a restraining order on Dr. Taleka. Next thing you know, y'all, she came up missing, and then they couldn't find her, and then next thing you know, she comes up, in a lake. Somebody found her body in a lake. Of course, you know how people are going like on these like fishing or whatever, and then they find the body. Oh my goodness, they call it in. Hey, Jason, how are you? I'm telling you, y'all, I could not believe this. I said, not the stick him up for $40,000. Was he trying to raise some money to try to still put some hush money on this situation? I don't know, but I'm saying this situation is very suspicious. $40,000, and then this girl came up missing a long time ago. She passed away a long time ago, but they are wondering, is he responsible for her death? He put a restraining order on her, says she was coming over and everything, like all kind of crazy stuff. And I am shocked to even like think about this situation. I'm like, was that a sacrifice for him? In Hollywood, they got these sacrifices, but I don't know, y'all. But let's get into it. Let's listen and see what the news reporter was saying about this situation.
A Kalamazoo doctor missing for nearly a month. Now, Target 8 is uncovering shocking developments, an alleged obsession with Grand Rapids gospel star Marvin Sapp.
Last night, in an exclusive interview, Taleka Patrick's ex-husband in California told us he was concerned that she had mental health issues and she may be in danger. Tonight, this connection to...
Tammy, you was a mess. Tammy said first CD Cakes was a power bottom, now this. I'm telling you, these preachers, y'all, they is a piece of work, y'all. They's a piece of work, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not even really, I'm shocked, but then again, I'm not. It's like this is what they do behind the closed doors, y'all. They praise Jesus, and then they shut the door, and then they be clapping people's cheeks, possibly, allegedly, y'all. Let's continue. This is crazy.
The Sapp is only adding to that concern.
24 News 8's Leon Hendricks is breaking the story live tonight in Grand Rapids.
Molly and Rick, good evening. This personal protection order was filed here in the Kent County Circuit Court 3 months before Dr. Taleka Patrick went missing. In it, Marvin Sapp makes some serious allegations of stalking, contacting his kids, and more than 400 pages, he said, worth of contact from the now missing doctor.
400 pages of protective order of a protective order. 400 pages. Was this a situation where he was really trying to wean her in, bring her in? Maybe he had other people that he was messing with and talking to, and then everything got a little messy, and then he was like, oh no, I cannot take you, I have to do something with you. I mean, I don't know, you guys, but it's very, very suspicious that he was dealing with her. He goes and puts this 400-page protective order out on her, but he invited her over. She met his kids and everything, and then all of a sudden she comes up missing. And she moved from one state to his state, went and joined the church and everything, and then all of a sudden she comes up missing. And then they label her death as drowning and like asphyxiation. And they are saying, the family is like, no, this is not like her. Then they were saying that, oh, well, she's, had some mental problems. Now, y'all, come on. I don't think, some people are crazy, but the lady was a doctor. Now, didn't make it this far being crazy, cuckoo, and having like really mental issues. Sometimes people will try to spin off a narrative and say that you're crazy, right? I don't know what her mental health was. I'm not no doctor. I don't know her. Of course, I didn't know her. But I'm just saying, sometimes they will spin off a narrative just because they want to take all of the attention off of them as if they were an angel. So she was probably maybe obsessed. I don't know. Or maybe he didn't want her to continue. He didn't want to continue the relationship. So he said, I got something for you. I'm about to go put the night lights out on you. I'm going to go and put a 400-page protective order on you. Y'all, this is crazy. This is really crazy. But y'all, let's continue.
The next page in a bizarre and disturbing story, a pastor's PPO. Perhaps an answer to the question some have asked, including Taleka Patrick's ex-husband, during an exclusive interview with us in California, where the couple once lived together.
When I found out she went to Michigan, you gotta ask yourself, why did she go to Michigan?
Before she made the far eastward trek to West Michigan in a personal protection order.
And y'all, let me say this. A woman is not going to pick up and move to another state without a relationship or something going on, right? If you pick up and move, that means you picked up and moved because it was talked about. There was some type of plan in place. Even though they may not live together, she picked up from a whole nother state to move to a different state. That is not just somebody who was like stalking you. That's to me more like it was a planned situation. Maybe her ex-husband didn't know. Of course, your ex-husband is not going to know everything that you're doing, right? You're going to keep some of that information or whatever you're doing, if not everything you're doing, private and personal from your ex-husband, right? They don't need to know everything. So when she picked up and moved from California to Michigan, that's like a big move. That's not just picking up and moving around the corner, right? You need baby? My baby came in here to check on me. You good? Okay. So you don't just pick up and move like a whole like states and states away, right? That just doesn't sound right to me, right? I mean, y'all tell me. That does not seem like, oh, I met this guy, on the internet. Okay, let me just pick up and move. No, they must have been engaged in some type of relationship or something. And maybe if he was even leading her on, I don't know. But it sounds like they were in some type of relationship. Nobody in their right mind, nobody at her level, a doctorate. She was a doctor. She was I think a kid's psychiatric doctor, I believe. Some kind of doctor, I think, for the children, but it's going to say it in the video. But there's no way that somebody is picking up and moving from one state to another, and this hasn't been planned. You haven't been in no relationship. Y'all haven't been talking and in communication, about the move, because that's something big. You're not just picking up and moving. I meet somebody. I met John. Okay, John, we just met last week, but I'm moving to Michigan. That is not like that doesn't happen, especially with somebody who is of that caliber. She's a whole doctor. She's not somebody's working at McDonald's McDonald's, and I'm not knocking nobody that works at McDonald's, but I'm just saying she has a career. She's a doctor. There is no way that a woman of that caliber as a doctor is picking up and moving to another state and for somebody for a relationship and not planned it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound right. But y'all, let's continue.
Filing, gospel singer and pastor Marvin Sapp says she began contacting him.
Oh, hey, Celebrity Scandalous. How are you? Welcome, Carol. Welcome. Y'all, welcome everybody. Angel, Michael Miller, everybody, welcome in the building. Y'all, let me just give you guys a quick recap for y'all who just joined us. So Marvin Sapp, he's been cutting up, we're getting that, trying to, punk them church members for the $40,000, right? So I found out that this lady right here was in some type of relationship with him years ago, back in 2013, 14, 15, right? So she picked up from Cali and then moved to Michigan and then joined his church, went to his church, joined the church, and then was like in a relationship. So then he went and put a 400-page protective order on her. Then she came up missing. Then months later, like 4 months later, her body came up in the river or the lake. They found her body. She was dead, of course. Then her family and parents, they're like, we're not understanding this. Like, she would not do this. This is not like her. Like, they're not even satisfied with the autopsy and like what they coded her as. Like, this is somebody did something to her. But y'all, let's continue. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
Him, and then things ramped up. Quote, she has moved from California to Michigan, joined my church, contacts my children, and has been to my home, he wrote. I'm a national...
Now, hold up, swole up. Let's stop. Hold up, swole up. Hold up. His elevator is not going all the way to the top. Now, this woman has moved all the way from California to Michigan. For one, right? That's the first thing. Then it said that she joined the church. Hold on, let's wrap that back. She moved right here. She moved from California to Michigan. Joined my church, right? Contacts my children and has been to my home. Now, y'all tell me a person that has came to your house, been, to your home, been in contact with your children, and is not in no relationship to where they're doing all of that. Y'all tell me, does that sound like a relationship to y'all? Put yes or no in the comment box. It really screams a relationship to me because there's no way she's making the move. That's one thing. Joining the church, that's the second thing. Contacts his children, that's the third thing. And then she done been to your house. Y'all can't tell me that's not a relationship. Y'all can't tell me he was not clapping her cheeks. I'm sorry. I don't believe that, not one bit. Y'all, let's continue.
Has been to my home, he wrote. I'm a national recording artist who she has claimed as her husband. Sapp wrote that he didn't see her contact with him as a...
Oh, she was claiming him as her husband. But let me say this. There is no way that you with a man and y'all play, that's my husband, that's my wife, y'all in a relationship, right? So were you leading this girl on? Teresa says, the lounge, it's a straight up relationship. Yes, Teresa, that's what I'm saying. That is a straight up relationship. You cannot tell me. Stevie Wonder could see that. Stevie Wonder could see that because there is no way I am picking up. I'm a doctor. I'm educated. I'm an educated Black woman. I'm picking up, moving to Michigan from Cali, right? I didn't join your church. I didn't met your children. I didn't came over to your house. And he says it himself. So to me, you was clapping this girl's cheeks. Even you were probably leading her on, but you probably had 11 other girlfriends, in the church. And that you had to get rid of her maybe because maybe she was the most aggressive one. Maybe she was like, oh, ninja, oh, no, oh, absolutely not. She probably was the most like outspoken one. She probably was one of the ones that was like, you ain't gonna, no, you ain't gonna be talking to me like this. You ain't gonna be trying to hide me. No, we in a relationship. No, I'm gonna be the acting first lady, right? She probably was the one of the most vocal ones, right? But y'all know he probably had 50, 11, other girlfriends that he was clapping cheeks, possibly, allegedly, probably in the church house. Y'all, let's continue. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Teresa says, Lounge, you're really hitting this thing on the head. Yes, Teresa, yes. And I'm telling you, these are the things that happen. Are they not, y'all? These are the things I'm telling you. Because I done seen it numerous times. Have we not? Like For My Man. Have y'all seen it For My Man on Snap too, right? Where the pastor is turned around and we didn't even know that he was clapping about 5 or 6 sisters' cheeks. And some of them even at the church, like on a Monday night. Right in the church pew, in the pulpit, back there in the nursery. These pastors are doing the most. But y'all, let's continue.
Problem until Patrick moved to West Michigan and started her residency at a Kalamazoo hospital. And then, he says, she started stalking him.
But what I heard, is that there was somebody that she, maybe felt that God wanted her to be with.
Some contact between Patrick and Sapp is evident online. She's made several posts to his official Facebook page, including one that ends, "You look great," smiley, winky face.
Kiss me.
Videos of Patrick recording messages to an apparent love interest have surfaced online, but it's not.
Now check this out. She's doing videos. Hey, my baby Jamil Peterson, Mr. Io Comedy, that's my baby. Hey, baby, welcome in, welcome in. Now she's doing these videos, right? And who is she doing these videos for? It was never said who the video was for. Like, hey, Marvin, baby, good morning, good afternoon. Oh, I miss you. I can't wait to see you, or whatever. She was just doing a simple video. Let me rewind it just a little bit, y'all. I'm telling you, this is a whole, we can see this. Stevie Wonder can see this situation.
Videos of Patrick recording messages to an apparent love interest have surfaced online, but it's not clear if those were directed toward the Emmy-nominated gospel star. This news only fuels concerns about Taleka's mental health that Patrick's ex-husband hopes ups the effort and urgency to find her.
Put it this way, she went to Michigan on purpose. And I don't believe it had anything to do with, Michigan has a really great psychiatric residency program. No.
See, y'all, he's pretty much even saying she didn't move there just, for that. I'm thinking what he's saying, that she moved there for a relationship and she was able to get some training, or go to that where she was working at, get a job or residency where she was going. Let me wrap that back. Let me make sure I understood that though. Let me wrap that back, because I mean that's kind of what I understood. Let's wrap that back. This her ex-husband.
Michigan has a really great psychiatric residency program. No.
See, hold on. Let me wrap that back again, because I heard that right. I don't think he believes. I don't think that he believes that hold on, let me see. I don't think that he believes that she went there just because she, it's a good program. No, she went there because she was probably in a relationship. But y'all, let's play that back.
Videos of Patrick recording messages to an apparent love interest have surfaced online, but it's not clear if those were directed toward the Emmy-nominated gospel star. This news only fuels concerns about Taleka's mental health that Patrick's ex-husband hopes ups the effort and urgency to find her.
Put it this way, she went to Michigan on purpose. And I don't believe it had anything to do with, Michigan has a really great psychiatric residency program.
Oh, see, I'm telling y'all, she did not move. She did not move because she wanted to go to the psychiatric program there, because she could have stayed in California and did her residency there for her job. She moved there because Marvin Sapp said, hey, baby, why don't you move over here? You can join the church and you can do, X, Y, Z. We can have a lovely family and stuff, because his wife passed away, from what I seen on Google, in 2010. And this happened in like 2014, 2015. So y'all, she did not move there just for GP. She didn't. Celebrity Scandal says that Michael Miller, I know she does. She probably lost her marbles over Sapp. She probably did. She was probably crazy over that man, Celebrity Scandalous. She probably was really crazy over him. Teresa said Yes, you're right. He doesn't believe that. She went there for a doctoring program. The husband knows she was seeing someone. Yes, exactly. Come on now. If any of your family members just up and leave and just say I'm going to blah blah blah, and you know that they're able to do a residency where you're at in that state, there's no way that somebody, your family member may be moving to a whole nother state, and you're like, Michigan. What brings you to Michigan, right? What brings you to Michigan? Like, what are you, Shakina? Why are you moving to Michigan? I'm telling you that Shakina moved to Michigan because there was a man there, and that man said, "Why don't you just move over here? You have to do residency. Yeah, they got a hospital right down the street. You got that. They got a great residency program." And she took him up on that offer and applied and got probably accepted, and then moved down there, joined his church, met his kids, been to his house. You can't tell me that was a whole relationship at all. I'm telling you, Stevie Wonder can see that, y'all. Stevie Wonder can see that. So I don't believe, not for one moment, that this girl moved. Even her husband was saying that no, no, I don't believe that. He don't even believe it, right? So let me see. So he don't even believe it. So when she maybe didn't she didn't let me see. She didn't probably, let me see. She probably didn't, follow his, commands probably, and he was probably trying to push her back, and she was probably, I done picked up and moved from California to here, and you acting funny, you acting stank, you acting like you don't know me. What? And she probably was like really like, one of those ones that she's not, I mean, she's a doctor. She made it that far. By a long shot, I don't think that she was like probably a pushover at all, right? Even though she moved there because it was probably like a sweet little, conversation from Marvin Sapp for her to even move there. She didn't move there just because. But let's see. Let me see this next video. So here's the next video that y'all, I'm telling you, this situation is crazy. I knew that I wasn't in good health. Celebrity says, yeah, people relocate for relationships or jobs. Amen to that. Celebrity scandalous, absolutely. Jamil says, I want to see the video where he locked the people in the church. That one is crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, he is crazy. He locked the people in the church, told the ushers to shut the door, to lock the doors, and then to get 40,000 to everybody to donate so he could collect up to $40,000. Was this $40,000 a hush money payment for this girl that for Dr. Taleka? So did he have somebody to get rid of Dr. Taleka, and then he knows the feds is doing a spring cleanup? I don't know, y'all. A spring cleanup is already in effect, right? The feds they handed out indictments left and right. I'm telling you, is he scared that he need to hurry up and get the hush money together? He need to hurry up and get the hush money together before the feds get that indictment swinging out the federal building. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, I believe so. I believe so. Let me see. Hold on just a second. I believe so. I believe that he is scared because something is happening. Just like the situation, y'all remember the situation down there in Dallas? Remember with Yellow Beezy and those guys taking out Mo 3, and it's been like 5 years since that happened, right? So now they came and they threw the indictment and arrested Yellow Beezy, even though he's out. But is this the same situation that's going to happen to Hallelujah, Thank You, Jesus, Marvin Sapp? Probably so, right? Teresa says exactly, Lounge. She didn't follow his demand or commands. He probably was mad. Yeah. And she was probably like, look, Ninja, I done moved from California to Michigan to be with you. I done met your kids. I done joined your church. I didn't even came to your house, and we didn't clap cheeks, even though the Bible says you're not supposed to be clapping cheeks because that's against the Jesus book. And we didn't clap cheeks, and we didn't did everything under the sun. And you gonna act like like I'm a nobody? Oh, absolutely not, y'all. I'm telling you, she snapped, crackled, and popped on him, and then he had to get her out of here. Watch, y'all. Let's listen to this. It's crazy.
Hearing from the family of missing Kalamazoo doctor Taleka Patrick in the wake of some new developments in the case. Patrick has been missing for 15 days now. Today we learned from her family she received a disturbing phone call before she disappeared.
Was that phone call? Was that phone call Marvin Sapp? He told Taleka, hey, come and get your pads and your tampons and your flip-flops and your tank top, your underwears and your bras from over here, because this relationship is over. And Taleka was upset. She said, no, you got stuff at my house, I got stuff at your house. Why do I need to get my stuff from your house? And she was telling him, no, I'm not doing a goddamn thing. She probably cussed him out, and he was like, oh no, she got to go. Oh no, Taleka got to go. She got to get out of here. And he probably called you. 1-800-HITMAN. Can you come over here? Can you take care of Taleka for me? Yeah. Yeah. Sweep her. She's driving a white Mercedes Benz, and she's wearing this, that, and that. Just snatch her up and go throw her in the lake. That's probably what he did. I'm telling you. That's probably what he did. Y'all, let's continue.
They also tell us in the last 24 hours, police seized her computers and have taken out warrants to look at her emails. Tonight, 24 News 8's Heather Walker spoke with her family members. And Heather, what are they saying about these new developments? Well, Marley, the family said...
Teresa said, girl, you was hilarious. Yes, come get your pads. Yeah, he said, come get the pads, come get the tampons. He come get the flip-flops and the bikini. Come get everything, because we is over. She was probably flipping out and snapping like a bucket of crabs, y'all.
Says they don't know what happened, but nothing about this is normal.
I believe that she more than likely knew who the caller was, and she seemed to have been afraid of something, which I have no idea what it might be, but something was said to her.
No, I think Taleka, she was frustrated, because y'all know when we on the phone and we get a phone call and it's like somebody who made us really mad, y'all, we know we be like, this mother, and they probably was like, oh, she sounds like she look like she mad or she's scared. Sometimes you don't know if we mad, if we scared, we upset, we about to snap, crackle, and pop somebody in their face. We don't know. When we look at somebody, we be like, I don't know how to read her, her face. She looks mad, she looks angry, upset. Did she get some sad news? Did she, we don't know. But what we do know is that what probably wasn't more than likely, she was not a pushover. I don't think, not from her being a whole doctor and going up that far to be a doctor, y'all. College is already hard enough. And for her to go to school and be a doctor, she's not a pushover. I don't believe, not by a long shot, right? Because being a doctor, going to school, dealing with all this stuff, people in the hospitals and all this internship and all this stuff, that is hard. And you have to have thick and tough skin, right? So I don't believe for one moment that she was a weak person, right? I don't think so. She probably was strong, and maybe too strong for Marvin Sapp. And he said, I can't take you. You got to go. 1-800, get rid of the body. Let's continue.
Her that caused her to be somewhat fearful.
This is surveillance video of Taleka trying to check into the Radisson in downtown Kalamazoo. It's one of the last times she was seen in town. Her parents were too emotional to talk today, so I spoke with her uncle over the phone.
I am pretty happy for them to get into her computer so that they could at least get some more information, possibly a lead.
The family says right now there are too many unanswered questions, like why she...
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Y'all know I keep it real over here, because these jokers, I'm telling you, y'all, if we had the wool pulled over our eyes still, we'd be like, oh my God, no, not Marvin Sapp. No, not Marvin Sapp. No, he's a holy roller. You can't be talking about Marvin Sapp. He's the Jesus man. No, he believes in God. He would not do that. He would not do that. He would not clap nobody's cheeks and not be married. No, Marvin, no, he would not. He wouldn't be letting her bring her clothes, her tampons, her flip-flops, and her sun hats over to the house. No, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't allow her to even, meet his kid. No, Marvin Sapp is not that. Y'all, I'm telling you, everything has been brought to light with people these days, right? I mean, everybody, right? Like 2024, 25 is the year of the reckoning, right? Everybody that has been like little closeted, things behind closed doors that we would never even imagine on these famous people, especially the church folks, y'all. I'm telling you, it's coming out. And I do believe this is the reason why he was trying to collect that $40,000, y'all. I'm telling you, he had to pay the people the rest of the hush money because the situation, it went like unresolved, really. The family is upset. They're saying, no, something happened to our daughter. Our daughter is a doctor, right? Our daughter is a doctor. Hey, Aura Phillips, welcome. Our daughter is a doctor. We know she did not just go off with somebody she didn't know. She certain things that that your child will do, even as an adult, especially a doctor. She's a whole doctor and a real doctor that's working in a hospital. She's not one of those so-called doctors or faking it. She is a doctor. We know that she would not do X, Y, and Z. She wouldn't just go up and just all of a sudden now she's missing. This doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. But y'all, let's continue.
Left work to check into a hotel instead of going home, and why she had a friend drop her off at the hotel when she had her car.
Oh, wait a minute. Teresa said, yes, it's coming out. Yes, hush money. Yes, I'm telling you guys, watch. So she had a friend to drop her off at the hotel. So she didn't probably want her friend to know, baby, I'm over here. I'm going to see my baby. And then she's like, girl, what's your baby's name? Girl, that's private. Now you asking too many questions. This business ain't for sale. Just drop me off at this hotel, and then I'll let you know when I'm ready to be picked up. She got dropped off at the hotel. And she had to go and meet up with him so he can clap her cheeks at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. And then that's when he took her and he called 1-800, put the body in the water. He called the 1-800, put the body in the water, and now he's trying to collect the $40,000 hush money so he can go and pay these people. Because they're like, if you don't pay us, we are calling 1-800, the federales, because the federales are doing a spring cleanup. And if you don't want your name off one of them indictments flying out the federal billing, you better get that $40,000, Marvin Sapp. We telling you right now, this is a warning. We are sending you a warning. Watch, y'all. Let's continue.
Would somewhat lead in that direction, that she was probably trying to go to somewhere that she felt was safe and somewhere that was not at home.
Taleka's uncle tells me over the weekend her parents went to Indiana where her car was found abandoned in a ditch.
We feel that someone might have picked her up from where her car was found, either voluntarily or involuntarily, and taken her somewhere. But we haven't got a clue. But we felt that someone picked her up, and someone knows exactly where she is. Taleka would not
see. She probably. I don't know. What if she was sending somebody to pick her up? Marvin said, "Hey, I'll send Sister Mary over there to pick you up and take you home. It's all right, Sister Mary. She'll take you home, right?" And then they took her, and then next thing you know, her car is like I think like hours away where she was from. So somebody came and picked her up. And then next thing you know, she was no longer seen again. I'm telling you, it's going to come out, you guys. Teresa says, hallelujah, the lounge. Yes. Marvin Sapp has to pay his people. Yes. Oh, absolutely. He got to pay the pipers, right? He got to pay them people. And y'all know, if y'all, we already know the feds is real busy. They're doing spring cleanup, right? So I bet you this is a perfect time, right? Because years ago, that time, you could not be telling on these people. You couldn't tell on Marvin Sapp. You couldn't tell on Diddy back in 2014, 2015, right? Because nobody would believe you. But now, these times, last year, this year, y'all, I'm telling you, these people is call them up, right? Call them up. Call the feds up. If you don't get my hush money, Marvin Sapp, I'm calling the feds, and you're going to be on the indictment spring cleanup list. So you better go and hurry up and give me that $40,000, because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're going to wish you was Diddy on the rewind from when Cassie told Diddy, you better give me that money. He didn't. Marvin Sapp, you better give me that money, because you're going to end up like Diddy in the MDC. Y'all, let's continue.
simply walk off on her own for 15 days, had not communicated with her family.
Another new development today, the FBI has posted Taleka's picture on their website and Facebook page. Meanwhile, the
Did y'all hear what she said? They done posted Taleka's face on the FBI page. Did y'all hear it? Is that a spring cleanup call out? Taleka has been, found, unalive. Marvin Sapp was, in a relationship or something. The FBI, they're adding 2 + 2 quick. They are adding 2 + 2 up quick. They're probably saying, why did he go and drop a 400-page indictment on this woman? Oh, don't think the FBI is looking and lurking and about to go ahead and get the dustpan and sweep Marvin Sapp up too. Watch, I'm telling you. Teresa said, did you not call that girl? Yeah, I'm telling you. I am telling you, y'all. I am telling you, Teresa and everybody, all of y'all, this is going to come out. Watch, I just barely got wind of this, and I was like, oh, I got to go live, y'all. I got to go tell these people. That's why the $40,000 was trying to be forced out of these people. He said, lock the door. Lock the door. We need this $40,000. It's a 911 emergency. Y'all better hurry up because the feds ain't about to be coming knocking. Y'all, they about to have the tactical gear over here in my mansion, and I cannot be embarrassed because I got the church folks looking at me. I'm telling you, watch what I tell y'all. Y'all, it's coming out. She said that oh my God, y'all, we got to wrap that back just a teeny bit. Oh my God, Marvin Sapp, he is doing the most.
Site and Facebook page. Meanwhile, the Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office says they will no longer answer questions about the case. We, of course, will keep you updated as this story develops. Live in studio control, Heather Walker, 24-Hour News 8.
Wow. Wow, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all, the FBI, y'all, we're gonna have to send some donations to the FBI because the FBI, the feds are busy, y'all. They are doing a spring cleanup, y'all. I'm telling you, they are doing a spring cleanup, y'all, and they are getting things together. All of these situations, they are not playing with people, right? They are not playing with people, right? They are, I'm telling you, they got the spring cleanup, they got the paddy wagon trucks ready. Y'all know they did that big old spring cleanup over there in LA, right? I'm telling you, we didn't seen it. We didn't seen it the last like 2-3 weeks, right? Spring cleanup. Y'all, I'm telling you, they are not playing. The feds is not playing at all with nobody. They are cleaning up. These people think that, years ago, oh no, you couldn't tell on this person. Oh, you couldn't tell on that person. But baby, let me tell you, it is a new day. What they say they gonna learn today? Y'all, look, y'all gonna learn today. They are learning today, right? It's a new day. Tammy says Marvin is like Bernie Mac on Friday. He trifling. Oh yes, Tammy, absolutely. Tonine says he better sell the Grammys. He better do something because him is in trouble. Celebrity said cash out. Oh, thank you, Celebrity Scandalous. Y'all, if y'all are not subscribed to Celebrity Scandalous, go check her channel out. Subscribe to her channel. She has great content. Y'all, let's listen to this situation right here. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, just wait for it. Marvin Sapp, he is going to be in trouble, and he about to be in the shackles too because that family, they want answers. They want some answers, y'all. Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue.
Weeks, an update from police in the search for Taleka Patrick.
The Kalamazoo County Sheriff telling us they have no good leads on what happened to the doctor when she disappeared last month.
24-Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks has been breaking developments in this case for weeks, and he's live with what we learned today.
That's right. Today we're getting a reaction from two people closest to this situation, the private investigator working for the family, as well as Taleka Patrick's ex-husband, among those who are very curious about what happened to her. There was a lot of hope and build up to this press conference today, but at the end of the day, the biggest question still remains, where is that Taleka Patrick? It's the question of where. Where is Taleka Patrick? Much has come to light about the medical resident who seemed to have a promising future ahead of her. Over the past few weeks, it's become apparent that there was some sort of a quieter struggle, perhaps with mental illness. Police
No,
confirmed
no, 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 no. Hold up, swole up. No, 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 no. You're not gonna give my girl that. I don't even know her, but you're not gonna give her that. Marvin Sapp, go sit down and have a seat. Y'all know when these dudes be doing the most on the coast, right? They will try to put a narrative on you. Oh, she crazy. Oh, she doing this. Oh, she needs to be in the ninth ward. Oh no, she's crazy. No, 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 she's a stalker. Let me hurry up and go and put 400-page protective order on her. Y'all, that's what these people do. They will try to spin the narrative off when they don't get their way with you and you don't sit down and have a seat. Oh, they be okay, okay. All right, Talita, you don't want to sit down and have a seat? Okay, I got something for you. I'm going to the police station and dropping a 400-page protective order. Who does that? Who does that? He knows what he was doing. He was preparing her. He was preparing her because he knew Talitha wasn't backing down. Talitha was like, boy, you ain't about to tell me I didn't move from California to over here to Michigan. Oh, you ain't about to be cutting up with me. Oh, absolutely not. And that's when he called 1-800 Move a Body. And then now he's trying to punk these people in the church for $40,000 because he got to go and pay them people that, at the 1-800 Remove a Body number. He got to go and pay them their hush money. I'm telling you, let's continue.
of those details and revealed that they suspect Dr. Patrick was headed to the Chicago area to be with a family member.
Yes, celebrity scandalous. Yes, Marvin Sapp went and put a 400-page restraining order on her, protective order on her. Now, y'all tell me that ain't so suspicious. Is that so suspicious to y'all? I mean, y'all tell me. It's crazy, right? I'm telling you, it is crazy.
They also say they do believe, at least initially, that Patrick left on her own accord. The sheriff today asked that she come home.
All is forgiven, and please come forward because we need you to help your family and help everyone else understand what your situation is.
The sheriff says they've received a number of tips, but no good leads. The tips seem to swirl around Patrick's mental health and theories about her involvement with Pastor Marvin Sapp.
We're not getting good tips.
But the sheriff today cleared the...
No, they're not getting good tips because Marvin Sapp is trying to hush everybody in the church. He like, y'all better not say a goddamn. He was probably cussing and everything. Because when he tried to stick them people up for the $40,000, y'all, I'm telling you, it sound like he was like, shut the MFing door. I need this $40,000. Hurry up. It's a 911 emergency. Y'all, we see why it's emergency, right? We see why it's emergency because them feds is about to put some charges on him.
Air about the gospel star, calling him an innocent victim of her stalking who never communicated with Patrick. That's where the sheriff and private investigator Jim Carlin disagree.
I just know from her joining the church and being an active member for several months that there had to be some nexus up there in Grand Rapids with Sapp and her. The way it sounds as if he doesn't even know her, and I don't believe that for a minute.
Oh! Did he just say that? Did he just say, y'all, let's wrap that back. See, he's not even going for it. Oh my goodness. Are they saying Marvin Sapp is a liar, pants on fire? Ooh, are they saying oh my God, y'all, let's wrap that back. Oh my goodness. See, even the ex-husband was saying that. The ex-husband was saying, no, she ain't just pick up and move from California to Michigan for no reason. And now this investigator is saying almost the same thing. Y'all, let's wrap it back. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing right. Because I truly believe this story. I believe Marvin Sapp, I believe he did something. I believe he didn't call the 1-800 Move a Body person. I'm telling you.
Up there in Grand Rapids with Sapp and her. The way it sounds as if he doesn't even know her, and I don't believe that for a minute.
Woo! He said the way it sounds that he don't know her, but he said he don't believe that for 1 minute. So he doesn't even believe that. He thinks that Marvin Sapp is full of sugar honey iced tea. Y'all, oh my goodness, y'all. Let's continue.
Patrick's ex-husband also watched intently from California.
I still think this is a horrible mystery, and
oh.
I mean, we're not going to call it a tragedy because I mean, hopefully, we hope for the best. I mean, this is just.
Wow, he said we not gonna call it a trap. He said this is very mysterious. He said this is very mysterious. This is very mysterious. Basically, he knows her and he knows that this ain't no behavior that she even the investigator said that, her parents and family and sister said that, and her ex-husband said that. So you got three people that are saying the same thing. Y'all, I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened, y'all. The feds was knocking at that door. Mr. Marvin Sapp. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Happy Sunday, fun day. But you know, we're trying to figure out what happened to Taleka. Do you know what happened to her? We're just trying to figure out, does she have any tampons here? Does she have any pads? Does she have any sundresses or sun hats? Or does she got any thongs or any bras or any underwear? Maybe some socks. Does she have anything in your residence that we can come and maybe pull some DNA from? We are trying to figure out where she's at. Do you know where she's at? He probably like, no, I don't know where she's at. And then when he went to church on Sunday, that's when he tried to lock them folks in the church and get that $40,000. Y'all, this is going to come out. Watch what I tell y'all. I'm telling you, this is going to come out. They's not playing with him.
It's heart-wrenching. The evidence doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense unless you look at it through the framework of someone that needed maybe some serious help.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Yes, I was doing my research. Teresa, I was doing my research because I'm telling you, these jokers, they think that they got the wool pulled over my eyes. Do they not know that, when you do a little research and you stumble upon something and you be like, hold up, swole up, this is not right. This is not right. Hold up. I know my elevator goes all the way to the top. Let me do an elevator check on him and see if his elevator is going all the way up to the top. His elevator wasn't going nowhere. His elevator wasn't going nowhere. And we seen it when he tried to punk them people. The church folks try to make their dollar bills fall out they pocket into the offering plate, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is crazy. Let's continue.
The sheriff ended today's news conference answering all questions that he could, but the one that he could not is what remains on everyone's mind.
We do not know where Taleka Patrick is at this time.
And that is the biggest question. The sheriff's department looking for tips to that end. Anyone with information about where she might be, focused on where she could be or what happened along that highway, urged to call authorities as soon as possible.
So, y'all, we know that this did happen a long time ago, but basically it has been not solved in the proper manner. They just said, oh, she drowned, and the family is like, no. The investigator is like, no. The sister is like, no. The ex-husband, the sister, the mom, the investigator, they're saying no. This is very suspicious. No, no. We're going to have to open this case back up because we feel that this situation did not happen just all of a sudden. The ex-husband's like, no, this is this don't sound right. This does not sound right. Even the investigator said that. The investigator said that, he said that, basically like, he didn't know her, but I don't believe that to be true. So what does that tell you? And it has to be false that he's, lying. That Marvin Sapp is lying, saying, oh, I don't know her. Well, if you don't know her, why did you go and put a 400-page restraining order on her? Why did you tell them people that she been to your house? She has met your children, right? And joined your church. And she's moved from California to Michigan. Now, if y'all can't see that, and Stevie Wonder can even see that, y'all, I'm telling you, it is going to be a reckoning at the Marvin Sapp Church. Watch the feds are going to go in there and they are going to bust everything down. Watch what I tell y'all. It's coming. It's coming to a courthouse near you. Watch what I tell y'all. They're going to go in there and they're going to bust up that church. It may be on Sunday. It may be while they're shouting and everything, playing the pianos. Hitting the drums. Singing in the microphones, y'all. And I'm telling you, the feds going to be like, busting the church, right? They're going to be like, we here. We is here. Everybody get on the ground. Watch what I tell y'all, because this situation, the family is not happy. The family is saying that this is not how, things happen. We know who she is. The ex-husband was like, no, I know her. I know who she is. They were trying to spin a narrative off saying that she's crazy. She has mental issues. Y'all, she's a doctor. How can you go that far and you got some mental issues? Okay, maybe she has something going on, but not like that. No, they try to spin a narrative off and say that she was crazy. And I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. So let me see, cuz her sister was speaking and was basically saying, like, this is just not, this is very, like, strange, right? This is very, very strange. This situation doesn't sound like her, right? It doesn't sound like her. And see, let me tell you where let me see. Let me tell you guys where Marvin Sapp went wrong. Let me tell y'all where Marvin Sapp went wrong. Where the feds is gonna eat him up. They're gonna scoop him up like Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. Watch. Where he went wrong, he said she's been to my house. She's met my children. She's joined my church. Oh, and she moved from California to Michigan. The fans are gonna be like, oh, well, I thought you didn't know this girl. Marvin Sapp, I thought you didn't know this girl. If you didn't know this girl, if she was a stalker, how did she come to your house? Why did she move from California all the way over there? I mean, y'all, all them federal agents are going to be like, no, this story doesn't even sound right. There's no way somebody's picking up, especially a doctor. A doctor. She is like at a high level, right? She's a doctor. There's no way she is going to be that special to pick up and move from Michigan. I mean, from California all the way to Michigan without like having some type of connection or a relationship or a job that she is like really already. No, she moved there because of him. There's no way you moved there with him. You was like moving around, dating him and doing all this stuff undercover because it wasn't all out, because he was a pastor. He's not supposed to be messing around, right? His wife passed away in 2010. So he was over here clapping cheeks on the quiet, on the sneak tip, right? He was doing it on the sneak leak tip. So the feds are not going for that. Watch what I tell you guys. Let's listen to what her sister has to say. This is sad.
Family of a 30-year-old Kalamazoo medical student missing for 10 days now. Taleka Patrick was last seen the night of December 5th when she was dropped off at her vehicle in a parking lot in Borges Medical Center. Her vehicle was found that same night on I-94 near Portage, Indiana. That's where her family spent the weekend putting up flyers, hoping for answers. They just got back to Kalamazoo Township tonight. 24-hour News 8's Tom Hillen is live there with...
So, somebody asked, let me see, Deonta. So her specialty, she was like, I want to say she was like a pediatric like psychiatrist or something like that. I think something with like pediatric psychiatry or something like that. But one of these videos is going to tell us.
Her sister tonight, Tom.
Leon, as you can imagine, it's been a very trying time for Taleka's family, and they're trying to get as much word out there about her as they possibly can. Tonight we are joined live with Tanisha Patrick, Taleka's sister. Can you kind of take me through some of the emotional toll this has taken on you and your family?
It's been really difficult. I mean, we've been crying. We've had sleepless nights. We've had family members flying in, flying out, just trying to get the word out about Taleka being missing. I mean, I know that no one can ever imagine having a sibling, a family member, a daughter, just all of a sudden vanish and go missing. So just put yourself...
Exactly. Like, she made it to being a doctor. That means she's like, she has a sense of responsibility, right? Hey, Rakeisha, welcome. She has a sense of responsibility, right? So there's no way that she's gonna probably move, maybe from what I'm gathering, there's no way she's gonna move in a way where she's gonna put herself in harm's way. It's when you're at that level, you're more of a responsible person. You're not going to be just meeting somebody and then fly by day, fly by night. You're going to be more responsible when you are in that position as a doctor. You have a doctorate's degree. You move in a more mature, way. There's no way you move like loosely,
Into that place, and that's the things that we're feeling right now.
And this is out of character for her.
Completely. She would never do anything like this.
See y'all, see, the sister said she would never do anything like this. She would not be doing this and moving the way that, how this situation happened pretty much. She's like, no, this is not her. This is not you. We know, like, your family members or friends or whatever. We know how people move. As far as friends, families, your mother, your parents, your kids, we know how they move. We know that there are certain things that they would not do, right? I mean, it's very suspicious, right? And the family's even saying that. Even, like I said, the investigator said that. Her ex-husband said that. The sister said that. Y'all, everybody is saying that. So I am telling y'all, this situation is rumbling up, and is Marvin sees he's starting. Marvin Sapp, he's starting to feel the heat from this story arising again. And I'm saying that because a lot of these stories and situation things that happened years ago, that people are like unresolved, unsolved mysteries and stuff like that, and they're coming back and they're like, oh no, this is not, we know that he has something to do. Let them pull the surveillance tapes and let them see him on them. Y'all, I'm telling you, they're going to connect this case. Watch what I tell you. He's about to get the books thrown to him. Watch.
She's a very methodical person.
Yes, celebrity
she thinks
facts.
things through. She's very committed to her work. So for her to not show up at work the next day, or for her to disappear without calling anyone or reaching out to anyone, that's completely unlike her.
See?
What have you guys been doing so far, and what do you plan to do to continue to keep this in the limelight and get the word out?
So right now we have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, complete social media campaign. Find us on Facebook, Find Taleka, hashtag Find Taleka. We've been printing out missing persons flyers. We've been
and y'all, this was before she this was 20, I mean, this is this is before of course they found her. Now they already found her. They know that she was in a lake or a river or something like that, but I'm gonna read that to you guys. But they found her later, which was like 4 months later, y'all. Could y'all imagine? 4 months later. Hey, Hassan, welcome. They found her body 4 months later.
Around where her car was found in Indiana. We've been handing out flyers. We've had family members come in and friends come and help us hand out flyers. We're raising money right now as well. GoFundMe.com/FindTaleka. We're raising money to pay for a private investigator, and also hopefully to provide a reward for her to be found. So we're taking this very seriously. All systems go. Please, if you're on Facebook, find us, share, reshare, retweet, do whatever you need to do so that every person can know Taleka's face and know her name and bring her home.
What do you want?
Y'all, this is sad. I'm telling you, this story is sad. There's one thing, like when you have a family member in this situation that sadly that happened to lose their life, but then you're like, this doesn't sound like her. She's, she moves different. If, she's going somewhere that's maybe dangerous, she would text us. She would, there's certain behaviors that that your family member would do. But y'all, when they let me see. When they found her body, like I said, it was like months later. It was like I want to say it was 4 months later. She went missing like at the end of that year, and then they found her like in I want to say it was in like April. They had found her body. So when they found her body, like I said, they coded her death as drowning, asphyxiation. But we know that if you're in a lake, you get thrown in the lake, of course you're gonna drown. If you're not swimming, you're gonna eventually drown. Hey John, how are you? You're gonna drown, right? You're gonna not be able to breathe. So they coded her death as an asphyxiation and drowning, but her family is not going for that. Her family's not. But y'all, let's continue.
Earlier this week in Indiana is that of missing Michigan Dr. Taleka Patrick.
7 investigator Heather Catallo has been following this story that has made headlines around the world, Heather. This is so sad for Dr. Patrick's family.
It really is, Glenda. The sheriff says it appears that Taleka Patrick drowned. There were no signs of trauma on her body, and their investigation has revealed that she was very troubled, but hiding it well from the world.
My heart goes out to the family and the friends, and we hope this gives them the closure that they need.
Kalamazoo County Sheriff Richard Fuller says after months of unanswered questions and searching for Taleka Patrick, his investigators now believe the 30-year-old doctor drowned in a small Indiana lake. Dr. Patrick disappeared on December 5th. Her car was found 2 hours away from Kalamazoo on the side of I-94 with a flat tire.
911, is that location of your emergency?
It's on I-94, the westbound lane, right before mile marker 23. There's a car off the road.
Sheriff Fuller says that night, Dr. Patrick had packed up her belongings at Borges Medical Center, almost as if she knew she wasn't coming back.
It was very quickly determined that Taleka Patrick may have been having some issues at the time. She was troubled of some sort. Additionally, Taleka's behavior on December 5th could lead one to believe that she was not coming back to the Borges Medical Center.
It appears Dr. Patrick sent some 20,000 tweets and made dozens of online videos, many of them directed at a mystery man.
See, y'all, this is a mystery man. Oh my goodness. She was tweeting all of that to a mystery man and never said the name, because I believe Marvin Sapp was like, girl, you better not tell nobody. This relationship is private. Our business is not for sale. Don't you tell nobody that we're in a relationship and that I'm clapping your cheeks, because that's against the Bible. And if you tell somebody, I'm going to call the 1-800, call a body. I'm telling you, remove a body, get the body in the lake, because I'm not going to be dealing with you. You ain't going to blow me out the water and I'm over here clapping your cheeks, and I'm not supposed to because we in church. I'm telling you, these people are crazy.
Gospel singer Marvin Sapp also got a PPO against Patrick, and his Grand Rapids church revoked her membership. Sheriff Fuller maintains Sapp is an innocent victim of an apparent stalking. The sheriff also says Dr. Patrick left Kalamazoo on her own to visit a friend in St. Louis. Detectives don't know how the young woman got from the side of I-94 to the lake, which is at least 150 yards away from the freeway.
Yo, I promise y'all, I think this was a setup, and I'm more than sure. I'm more than sure that Marvin Sapp had something to do with it. Maybe he probably, like I said, he called that 1-800 get a body out of here, move a body, put the body in the lake. He did something and called his goons and had them take care of her, because I'm telling you, she was disobedient. She was not listening to what he said. He was trying to keep their relationship on the hush hush. He didn't want her to go and tell anybody what she was doing. Not even the friend, I believe, the way it sounded like the friend that dropped her off. She seems like she didn't even tell her friend or whoever was dropping her off that, hey, I'm messing with Marvin Sapp. That's my boo thing. Oh, absolutely not. He did not want her to know anybody to know anything on what he was doing behind them closed doors, y'all. Let's continue.
And they say neither her body nor her clothing showed any signs of trauma.
I do believe it's probably as solved as it's going to get.
Once again, the sheriff is saying Taleka Patrick drowned, but the cause of death won't be official until they get some toxicology reports back. There are still many unanswered questions as to whether she accidentally wandered into the lake in the dark or whether she tried to kill herself. But detectives may never have those answers. Glenda.
Wow. And this is where the family is saying that, they don't believe that her drowning is like the cause. They're saying they think that is, of course, something else. And I believe the same thing. There's no way, if you're a doctor at that level, that you're going to be moving in like a sloppy way. We know you go take vacations. People, you may have your girls' day out or whatever the case may be. But at least somebody knows like where you're at. Like, hey, girl, I'm going over here. Hey, girl, I'm going over here. I'm going out of town. I'm going to Kabul. I'm going, you let people know where you're going. So it's very mysterious that she ended up in this lake unalived, right? So the family is upset. They were saying that they don't believe that she was like something just like happened. They were like, no, it doesn't seem like, it seems very suspicious. Basically, it seems very, very suspicious. So the family is upset. So they did a second autopsy, which confirms that Dr. Taleka Patrick, that she drowned. So they did a second autopsy, but the family is still like, no, no, we know Taleka better than that. There's no way that this happened. So let me see. So it says okay, so it says the Taleka Patrick case, a look back 1 year later. So it says a year ago today, on April 6, 2014, Taleka Patrick's body was found. The Taleka Patrick case began simply enough on December 5th, 2013, with a report to the Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office that the 30-year-old doctor had gone missing in Kalamazoo. The case evolved from there and remained wrapped in mystery until 4 months later. It says, it didn't take long for national media to take notice of Taleka Patrick's disappearance. As more details surfaced about Patrick, described by family and friends as beautiful and brilliant, additional questions arose about what prompted her to leave Kalamazoo and abandon her car later on I-94 in Portland, Indiana. 2 weeks after her disappearance, the Radisson Hotel Plaza Hotel and Suites in Kalamazoo released surveillance footage of Patrick trying unsuccessfully to book a room. She received a ride back to her car at Burgess Medical Center and was last seen leaving the hospital in her 1997 Lexus. As the search for Taleka Patrick entered into its third week, a private investigator hired by her parents said Patrick was stressed and agitated the night she disappeared, but the reasons why were unknown. Adding to the mystery that at that point baffled police was the discovery of YouTube videos in which Patrick sang to an unknown love interest. And y'all, we already know that, Marvin Sapp went and put those 400-page restraining order on her. I mean, she was in there even putting a video clip together, and it was like two settings, like, a plate, like two plates, two cups, and she was like basically like kind of like, hey, look what I made, this for my baby or something like that to that effect. But basically, like, it's like you have people that you have friends. They don't want you to know they don't want you to know their business, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going over here, but they don't never show the person that they're with. They don't never ever show, every time you go on vacation, you're the only one in the picture. You're like, hold on, who went with you over there to Barbados? You taking all these pictures, but where's your boo thing at? Or where your friends, where your girlfriends at? The person is always held in private, right? That means something is not going, something is not right, not going, something is not kosher, right? It's just like very suspicious. Why are you trying to hide this person, right? So we already know those signs never leads to anything good, right? So it says a darker side of Taleka Patrick began to emerge as the investigation by the sheriff's office entered into in January 2014. That happened after her ex-husband alleged Patrick's mental illness led to their divorce, and information came out about a personal protective order against Patrick taken out by a well-known Grand Rapids pastor and gospel singer, Marvin Sapp. Maybe she did have some issues arising with her ex-husband or whatever. They probably had a little scuffle or whatever. Maybe she had a nervous breakdown. Maybe she was stressed out about school. Those things kind of happen, right? But even her ex-husband in the video was saying, like, this is very suspicious. Like, maybe she did have a little breakdown, but no, she wasn't crazy like that. Like, I wouldn't give her that. Maybe she had a little situation, but that, no, I'm not like giving her that. So I'm telling you, it's crazy. Celebrity says if it was 400 pages, there had to be details of a relationship, or why else was it 400 pages? I know, right? Why in the world? Why in the world would it be? Why in the world would it be 400 pages? And then also on top of that, he said Marvin Sapp, he said, oh, she's been to my house, oh, she moved from California to Michigan, oh yeah, she's met my kids, oh yeah, she joined my church. Why are you saying all of that stuff? Now, if she was just somebody who joined your church, what, she don't have to come to your house, she don't have to come over to your house, she don't got to meet your kids, she don't have to do any of that stuff, right? I mean, let's be for real, right? So it says, okay, a darker side of it became, okay, that happened after her ex-husband alleged that, with the mental issue, stuff like that. So then it says, as the Patrick case progressed, the focus shifted from the search for the talented doctor to questions about her mental state leading up to and at that time of her disappearance. Thousands of tweets Patrick posted spoke of her hopes and dreams and the fear of one big psychotic break. Despite all of the revelations about Taleka Patrick's mental state, the question remained, where is she at? At a press conference in January 2014, sheriff's investigators released details about their probe and revealed that they suspected nothing criminal and had little information as to Patrick's whereabouts. Y'all, this is why the situation is coming up now. That's why, Marvin Sapp tried to lock the church folks up. I'm telling you, watch what I tell you guys. It's going to come out, because those times were times where you couldn't tell on people. Remember, you couldn't tell on people. You say Marvin Sapp, yeah, he did X, Y, and Z. They be like, push it under the rug. Oh, no, he didn't do nothing. Or when you go and go write a police report, what do the people do? If they're Marvin Sapp or somebody famous, what they do? They put the paper in the shredder, or they tear it up and throw it in the trash. And once you make your report, and nothing ever happens. But now it's come to a time now that people are able to report things, and things are happening. The feds is like, whoa, hold on, Marvin Sapp. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, he has some. Oh, let me see. Oh, hold on, let me go in the police report. Oh, he didn't put a 400-page restraining order on a woman. Why he do that? Why Marvin Sapp do that? And they went and they gonna read that 400-page, and then they're gonna add all of this information up. They're gonna be even there. I'm telling you, she at least told probably one friend, girl, I'm messing with Marvin Sapp. But don't you tell nobody. Don't you tell Shakina. Don't tell Shakina that me and Marvin Sapp, because I don't want Shakina. Y'all know Shakina, she got a big mouth. She got a big mouth. She likes to talk too much. She tell too much. So don't tell Shakina. I'm only telling you. Me and Marvin Sapp, yeah, girl, that's my boo thing, girl. Yeah, we going to dinner. Yeah, me over there. Yeah, me and his kids. Yeah, we be having conversations. Yeah, we going out. We going hanging out. We doing. I'm telling you, she had a relationship with that boy. She had a relationship with him. There's no way you're doing all of this for free. Because I know my love is not free. And I know everybody else's love is not for the FREE, baby. Right? There's no way. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Teresa said, yeah, probably told at least one person. I'm telling you, Teresa, she told, y'all know, we know we have that one friend. We all have that one friend that you tell them something, and I'm telling you, you cannot squeeze a turnip and get the blood out of it. You cannot squeeze you can't get you cannot, you got those people. You be like, oh, well, did Taleka tell you, anything? She got a man, or, what's Taleka doing? Oh, no, girl, no, Taleka not doing nothing, girl. She just, she just doing her studies. Yeah, she got them tests, she's over there, at the pediatric hospital, she got a lot on her plate. She just be studying and going home, girl. Yeah, be cooking and then going to sleep. You got that one friend that don't tell nothing. So I know she has one friend and some text messages that Taleka then probably told, girl, I'm with Marvin Sapp. It's going to come out. Watch what I tell y'all. I'm telling you. So y'all, let's continue. So it says, in late January, investigators in Indiana used sonar to search a frozen lake Charles, which was just a few hundred feet from where the police found Patrick's Lexus abandoned on December 5th, 2013 in Porter, Indiana. Meanwhile, police in Kalamazoo checked on a report of a possible sighting of Patrick. It said Indiana police investigators did multiple ground searches for Patrick after she vanished, right? During the majority of the investigation, detectives believe Patrick had walked from her car and gotten a ride from a passing motorist based on a search by a bloodhound a week after Patrick's disappearance. I'm telling you, it's very suspicious. I'm telling you, I already know what happened. I already know what happened. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I think happened. But let's finish reading. As spring arrived in 2014 and Lake Charles began to thaw out, a fisherman discovered Patrick's body on April 6th. So December 5th all the way to April 6th, y'all, she was in the lake. And at least the lake was frozen and it was like preserving her body. It's sad to say, but the lake was frozen. So at least it preserved her body, I'm sure. And they were able to, get her body and, identify her. So, and that was on April 6th. Jamil says, agreed. Yes. Celebrity says, that's so strange. Yes, it is. I'm telling you. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it says almost 4 months to the day she disappeared from Kalamazoo is when she was found, right? Because remember, December 5th, she got, she was, missing. And then then April, was it April 6th? April 6th. Yeah. So December 5th all the way to April 6th, that's when she was missing. So it says, Taleka's Patrick's death was ruled as an accidental drowning and toxicology tests revealed nothing out of the ordinary. Police said last year. In a police report, Detective Sergeant William Sparrow concluded Patrick left the Kalamazoo County area on her own free will when he closed his investigation on April 16th. See, they trying to hurry up and shut the case because y'all, I'm telling you, Marvin Sapp, did he pay that police people off? That's what they used to do. They used to pay the people off, the hush money. Shh, shh. Don't say nothing. Hurry up. Close the case. How are they going to find her body on the 6th of April and then say, case closed, investigation is closed on April 16th? That's 10 days. They didn't investigate nothing. If that was my family, an investigation should have been going on for months. You going to tell me that you found the body and then you're going to hurry up and shut the case and shut the investigation? Oh, I'm not happy with that. I am not. I'm not. Yeah, Tammy says the Diddy treatment. Yes, absolutely. Right, exactly. So they opened and shut the case in 10 days. You found her body on the 6th, and then on the 16th you closed. Oh no, this was a closed investigation. We're gonna rule it as a drowning, an accidental drowning. Clay, that's it. Okay, bye. See you later. However, 1 year later, Patrick's mother Irene says she was dissatisfied with the police investigation. She's like, that's my baby, and I know my heart of heart that my baby did not drown. I know my baby was a doctor. She wasn't no slow person. She wasn't out here doing wild things, living a wild life. Now, she may have been getting her cheeks clapped by Marvin Sapp, but, she wasn't out here doing she wasn't being a ho, 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 Merry Christmas. She was only messing with Marvin Sapp. That was her boo thing. And she was wound up with him, and now he was like, he couldn't tame her. He couldn't tell her to sit down. So when he did that and told her to sit down, and she was like, no, I ain't doing nothing. No, absolutely not. You ain't going to treat me like you treat Sharnika over there. You're not about to you're not about to do that, Marvin said. She was, I'm telling you, she was bucking his system and he was not having that. So he had to call 1-800 move a body fast. And that's exactly how she got in that lake. I'm telling you guys. So in conclusion, the family is saying that they don't believe or agree with the investigation. Y'all, they opened that case up when they found her body and closed it 10 days later. I would feel the same way, especially when you know that your daughter is not in the streets like that. Okay, right? Maybe she was messing with with Marvin Sapp, getting her cheeks clapped and all this other stuff, right? But she wasn't out there like living her life, in a dangerous manner per se. So she knows, and who's to say did she even tell her mom? She maybe not have told her mom, but I believe, she has one friend or at least two. One, to say the least, that knew what was going on. She may have not allowed that person that dropped her off at the hotel to know who she going to see in that hotel. No, oh no, I can't tell her. I can't tell I can't tell Marquita, because Marquita, she would tell everything. She will be, I mean, everybody would know I'm messing with Marvin Sapp, and that's supposed to be, quiet. That's supposed to be private, right? We can't tell her nothing. So Marquita, can you just drop me off at the hotel down the street? And then I call you whenever I need to be picked up. She didn't want to tell her. I'm telling you guys, this is what happened. She told that one friend, and I'm sure that one friend has probably a text message. Maybe she got a new phone by then, because that was years ago, right? Maybe she's trying to recover, because y'all, they can't recover information like text and stuff like that. The phones, of course, hold that information. So hopefully she didn't throw her phone away, or maybe a text message or an email or something. Hopefully they'll be able to recover. But they do, I'm sure she has that one friend. But this is exactly why Marvin Sapp was cutting up, y'all. This is why Marvin Sapp is cutting up, y'all. He needs that $40,000. He got to go and pay those people. He got to pay the people, because now they're saying, anybody know any criminals, any criminal organizations, any criminal situations going on there? Call 1-800-THE-FEDS. Isn't that what Damon said? Didn't Damon say that? He said, if y'all know any information or any situations going on, call 1-800-FEDERALIES. And he was going to be taking any applications, right? So when them people over there, that Marvin Sapp, the 1-800 Move a Body, he caught the 1-800 Move a Body, and Marvin Sapp, he did not pay their debt. Y'all remember Sean Kingston? Sean Kingston, the other day, he just got sentenced too, because he didn't want to pay his debts. So did Marvin Sapp not want to pay his debts either? Did Marvin Sapp not want to pay the 1-800 Move a Body people? And now they're 1-800 Call a Body people then called the feds and said, let me tell you something. I know Marvin Sapp over there. He didn't got rid of Marquita, and I know he did. I know somebody, I know what's going on, and he putting them a threat. And then he's trying to hurry up and get that money, because he got to pay the lawyers probably. He got to pay the 1-800 Move a Body people. He has to do all of that, because the block is getting hot for him. Watch what I tell y'all. It's going to be some federal charges coming on him soon. Don't think that the family members went over there to the feds and was like, y'all see this 400 page paper? Do y'all see this 400 page paper? And who's to say who got her telephone? See, they probably, when they did the 1-800 Move a Body people, they probably took her cell phone. So they probably don't even have no thing, unless they can pull records from like a hard, when they used to. I don't know if they still do it, but they can pull and see actual what words and stuff like that you are typing in text messages. If they pull that, I'm telling you, that's going to tell everything, right? Because the feds, the state people in Indiana, they were so quick to open and close, they probably ain't pulled no telephone records or nothing. But the feds is going to pull all of that, baby. The feds is going to pull all that. Watch what I tell y'all. That's why Marvin Sapp went over there and tried to stick up the church. He told the ushers to shut the door. Look, lock the door. What's her name? What's her name? The comedian, whatchamacallit, she said, lock the door, shut the door, right? Lock the door, shut the door. He needs that $40,000. It's a 911 emergency. Y'all better hurry up, because I can't go to the federal penitentiary. I'm scared. I see Diddy over there crying, slinging snot. I'm not trying to be over there at the MDC over there. I'm scared. I need this $40,000. Y'all better come up off this $40,000, or Jesus is coming to get all of y'all. He ain't coming to get me. He's coming to get y'all, right? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. But needless to say, Taleka Patrick, she passed away, and basically, I believe, this is my opinion, y'all, and y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but I do believe that Marvin Sapp had something to do with it, because there's no way you're dropping a 400-page restraining order on nobody that you don't know. But they done been to your house. They done went and they joined your church. They done met your children, and they done moved from one state to another state to yours, right? So I believe that's exactly what is going to happen. Watch. Teresa says, yes, girl, he need that $40,000 to unalive. So yes, yeah. He's like, I need this $40,000 and I need it now. Lock the door. He told me, lock the door. Y'all hurry up and lock the door. Don't nobody leave about this building, because I need that $40,000. It's a 911 emergency. Y'all don't to the MDC with Diddy. Diddy said there's roaches and there's rats over there. He already gave me the intel. I can't go over there with them. I need to hurry up and raise this $40,000 because I got some things I got to. And then the people watch. They are calling the feds. I'm telling you, it is snitch time, right? The snitches are getting they're not getting stitches. The snitches are getting results. The snitches are getting results. They calling that 1-800 federal number, and these indictments are falling. I'm telling you, they are flying out the federal court building. So these people, I'm telling you, watch what I tell you guys. I'm telling you, Marvin Sapp, he's going to be coming out down on an indictment. Just wait, hold up, just wait, hold up, swole up. He's gonna be coming out on an indictment, and then Yo Gotti, I think his name's Yo Gotti, the one that had something to do with Young Dolph's unaliving. Watch, those are the next ones that are gonna be coming down on the indictments. There may be a few indictments in between there, but Yo Gotti is next, and Marvin Sapp, he's on the list too, y'all. He's on the spring cleanup list with the feds. I'm just saying, but y'all, thank you guys for stopping in. Y'all, I had to drop them jewels, y'all. It is going down. This is why Marvin Sapp is acting a plum fool, y'all. I mean, the block is hot, y'all. The feds, I'm telling you, they about to be on that badonkadonk, right? They about to be on that badonkadonk, y'all. It's going to be some smoke in the city, y'all. Hollywood Boulevard is about to be on fire all over again. Spring cleanup with the feds is coming to a courtroom near you, y'all. Yes, it is going down. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa said, absolutely, we love you. I love y'all too. I love all y'all. And thank you guys for stopping in. Y'all do y'all research. Y'all go and check it out because I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to see if they found some text messages, some phones, anything that's going to help, the family, pin Marvin Sapp to her unaliving. Because, y'all, this family needs justice. There's no way, your daughter is was a doctor, and she made it this far not to do the crazy things to get her in a situation like this, like to get herself in that situation. No, somebody did this to her, and I believe it was Marvin Sapp. That's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but y'all, the wool is not pulled over my eyes. So I see this picture very clear. Watch what I tell you. Young Dolph, Yo Gotti and Marvin Sapp, they're coming out. Spring cleanup list coming out to a courthouse, a federal courthouse near you. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Celebrity Scandal says, right, not the behavior of a doctor. Exactly. Absolutely, celebrity. Teresa says, yes, Lounge, you're right. The family deserves justice. Yes, they deserve justice. And I pray that this is a new beginning for them too, so that this case opens up. Because, y'all, this is very suspicious. How are you going to find a body on the 6th of April, and then you close the case on the 10th and saying that it was an accidental it was an accidental death? No, they didn't probably pull no telephone records, no kind of history. They probably didn't pull anything. Did they pull her debit card history to see if she was getting gas, where the last time she used her credit card? I mean, all of that stuff need to be investigated. But watch, the feds are going to open this case, and y'all, I'm telling you, Marvin Sapp is going to be found guilty, I believe, in this case, because this is very suspicious. 400-page. Why are you putting a 400-page personal protective order on somebody, right? That's like unbelievable. I ain't never heard of that before, but that's what they said, that 400 pages. He slapped her, bam! He slapped her with that 400 page, and I'm like, I ain't never heard I didn't even know they had a 400 page restraining order. I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is really, really crazy. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys up, and y'all do your own research. Check out more information. And if y'all have any more information on this this girl, please leave a comment in the comment box, because we're gonna crack this case right on open, y'all. We're gonna be the feds side investigators on this case. Watch. Anonymous says, love you, mama. Love you too. Love you too. Marcel says, natural face looks good. Good vibes, positive. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Marcel. Jamil says, great show, beautiful. Thank you, baby. Thank you. The Saka said, Theo Saka says, Marvin Sapp had the goons put her under the ice in Lake Charles. Shaking my head. Yes, he did. Absolutely. Elizabeth says, great show. Thank you. Thank you. But y'all check it out, and y'all, let's collaborate on this, because y'all, we got to get to the bottom of this. We got to get to the bottom of this, because this family deserves justice. And this, knowing that, like I said, she's a doctor. She had more brains to be moving in a sloppy way for this to happen to her. She was taken out by the goons. So I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anonymous says, love you too, Jamil. No homo or Diddy, Lord. Tammy said he's yes, Tammy, very trifling. He's very trifling, Tammy, but we gonna get to the bottom of this, honey. We gonna get to the bottom. We is going to get to the bottom. Odessa says Marvin Sapp will reap what he sows. Oh, yes, he will. Absolutely. Cozy says, poor Sapp. No, I don't feel sorry for him. Absolutely not. John Burke said, great lives. Thank you, John. Thank you. Elizabeth says, thank you, Jamil. Celebrity Scandalous says, wishing her family gets justice. Wishing her family gets justice. Me too. Me too. I'm telling you, me too. Theo, wait, Theo, hold on. Theo Saka says sloppy sappy. I know, right? Aura says good night, TL. Great show. Thank you. So y'all, yes, leave a comment box. Please do a little bit of research yourselves. I'm gonna do more research on this, but and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what y'all think, and then we can collaborate about it, because this is going to be probably another big case in a big situation is coming. Watch what I tell you guys. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. I love you guys all. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. As I always say, smash the like button if you guys are on the replay. Smash the like button on the way out. And y'all, we will see y'all on the next live. Bye.